Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis Media once again, and welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. First off, before I get into it, I set up my new microphone, and I hope it works really well. Hopefully, the quality of my audio will be a lot better. I haven't set up my camera yet, but right now I just want to see what it would be like with the not so clear regular camera that I have and the new microphone that I got, which will hopefully improve the sound for the video. So I just want to bring that up there. But anyways, on to the video. All right, and yeah, I don't know why it just that. But anyways, next time I'll edit that out. But anyways, let's talk about Aquaman. So Aquaman is directed by the one and only James Wan. And if you know me, I love his films. I love the first two Conjuring films and the first Insidious film, as well as Saw. I haven't seen Furious 7, but, you know, when I heard he was directing this movie, I definitely got more excited. So, anyways, this is Aquaman's story. And first off, let me just start by saying it is visually stunning. And I'll get more into that. But anyways, Aquaman stars Jason Momoa in the title role. The film reveals the origin story of half-human, half-Atlantean Arthur Curry and takes him on the journey of his lifetime. One that will not only force him to face who he really is, but to discover if he is worthy of who he was born to be, a king. Okay, but anyways, Aquaman is part of the DCU, obviously, and for the most part, I had fun with this movie. It's definitely one of the better DCU films in a while. It's definitely not a perfect film. There are some issues, but one thing I can give this movie credit for is it knows how to be entertaining. It knows exactly what it is for the most part. You know, and I saw this movie in 3D, and if it's still playing near you and it's in 3D, I definitely recommend seeing it in 3D because with the underwater setting, it looks absolutely stunning. There are so many scenes where Aquaman is underwater, well, obviously, because he's Aquaman, he's supposed to go into the ocean, and for the most part, the action sequences are very well directed. I think they're, for the most part, the most endearing part of the film. As for the origin story overall, I mean, yeah, it's definitely there, but it's definitely one of the weaker origin stories. Like, it's not really like, oh my god, I can't believe that actually happened, or anything like that. It's just there. As for pacing, it's, for the most part, sometimes it can be too fast, for the most part. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's entertaining enough. And then sometimes it could just be too fast, and sometimes it can be too slow, if you know where I'm coming from. And for the most part, you know, there are the scenes that are there, but you know, the ones that aren't happening on screen, the ones that aren't the action part, like with secondary characters. All right, so for a performance wise movie, what was his name again? Jason Momoa. He is Aquaman, and I can say he fits the role perfectly. He seems to be having a lot of fun as Aquaman, as well as other characters. Amber Heard, I could say she was one of the weaker characters in the film. I didn't hate her character or anything like that. It's just the performance-wise, it just really didn't stick up that well. But Willem Dafoe is also in the movie as Volko, and the one and only Patrick Wilson as the main baddie of the film. I think for the most part he was pretty good. As performance wise, not really character wise. I didn't really get into his villainous character, but for the most part, I could say for his performance, it was all right. So yeah, Jason Momoa obviously as Aquaman is great for the most part, just like he was in Justice League. Oh, and Nicole Kidman is in the movie. Even though she's in the movie for a short period of time, I could still say she was great in the movie as well. Overall, Aquaman, for the most part, I can see why it's kind of divisive with critics. Although, for the most part, people are saying it's definitely one of the better MCU films. It's definitely better than Justice League. It's better than Suicide Squad and Batman vs Superman. And I'm just hoping we get another great one, just like Wonder Woman. It's too bad that this, for the most part, isn't really one of them. I can say, for the most part, it is a fun, cheesy, and doesn't really feel like it's trying to add anything in the MCU. Like, none of the like Justice League characters say, "Oh, you have to be in the Justice League" or anything like that. I can say, for the most part, I felt like I was watching something that's just starting its own new franchise and not just. I mean, the mid credit scene definitely sees to lead up to a sequel, and maybe it could be better. But yeah, for the most part, I had fun. For the most part, it knows exactly what it's trying to be, even though it's not exactly a perfect film per se, because, like I said, there were those issues. And all in all, yeah, it's solid enough. I'm gonna give Aquaman a 3.5 out of 5. So yeah, I had fun with it enough. So yeah, if you're a fan of the DCU, you're still obviously gonna see this. Although I don't really understand. From what I hear, Bumblebee is bombing, which is kind of surprising. Even Mary Poppins made more, and I thought that was a really good film as well. But really, I mean, hey, I think it definitely earns the money for the most part. Because if you're just looking to have a fun time at the theater, then hopefully this will be for you. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I have multiple top 10s to do. So I really want to do it tonight. I might do it tonight, or I might do it tomorrow. It depends, because my schedule for New Year's is kind of like mixed right now, but because I'm going back to my grandma's house for New Year's, so but I'll still be able to do my videos. It'll depend. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Ward out.